Good day, everybody. Today we have a very special guest with us, and the topic itself is very special because there is something that is going on in the Web3 space that goes by the name Wen Merge, and it is something that I was researching about, and I got to know how the things are working, and I also got connected with a very special guest who would be joining us today to explain what is the Wen Merge. So with me, I have Zainab Hassan from Exord. Hello, Zainab.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good as well. So, Zainab, if we just kick off with something with the podcast, I would like to know a little bit about you. The audience would like to know a little bit about you.
Okay, so I come from CS background and I am currently working as researcher at Exord. And my research is basically targeted on zero knowledge and data availability problem. Other than that, I like write about it as well. So you can read the blogs on Exord's website.
Okay, okay. So I've been also following on you on Twitter, and I've seen much of your work, and I really appreciate that. Zero knowledge
Thank you.
is something that I have been trying to follow, but it is quite technical, so I'm still learning.
Yeah, it is. It is. I had a difficult time dealing with that, but I think I got the hooks and like got to know about it a bit better.
Okay, that's great. So, Zainab, if we talk about a little background about what this Win merge is, why is it called the Win merge? What does Ethereum have to do with it? Could you give a little context about it?
Okay, well, it's actually the merge. And the merge is like the transition of Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. Like the consensus mechanism in Ethereum is gonna change. That is the basic definition of what the merge is, and it's like gonna happen this month, I suppose. Although the time frame is not fixed, okay, when it will happen, but hopefully this month.
Okay. So right now, a few days back, this website had showed that it is going to merge on the Ropsten testnet. Am I right?
Yes, yes. It
So
the
what?
website is something that community build. So like it, I wanted to get to know, okay, what is happening in the merge, where is it in the current timeline, and that's when I came across the When Merge website.
Okay. So when they merged it on the testnet, the Ropsten testnet. So what are the changes that has been made till now? Is it successfully updated or what?
Okay. On Dropston testnet, I was following the updates, and yeah, the consensus mechanism did change. It is now proof of stake on Dropston, and we have different Ethereum clients who are testing their clients on testnet, right? And a few of the clients came across problems like they were unable to uh, create blocks. The client was, so the teams worked on that, and they are like solving that issue, solving those issues.
Okay. So is this merge and proof of stake going to be successful in the long run? What do you feel about that?
Okay, we still have blockchains with different proof of stake mechanisms, right? We have Polkadot, which is working on proof of stake, and it is going strong. And Ethereum will have proof of stake, and in the long term, it's gonna be proof of stake unless the community decides that they no longer want that. But I don't think that is gonna happen because proof of stake is like the consensus mechanism which will solve a lot of problems.
So what are the actual problems that the merge is going to solve, and at what cost do you believe?
You know about proof of work, right? In proof
Yeah.
of work, we
Yeah.
have like this intensive computational power because people buy these expensive GPUs. Like it was supposed to be just people running nodes to solve a mathematical equation, so that they can mine blocks, right? But then people said that we are getting incentivized to mine the blocks, so we are gonna upgrade our hardware and mine blocks so that they get the mining rewards. But this introduced entry barrier. Right now everyone cannot just get this intensive hardware, and not everyone can join the network. You can join the network, but you are against this intensive competition, right?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
up against this hardware and you have a normal hardware, so you don't have a very good probability of mining a block. You get what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
And while proof of stake reduces the hardware cost, you can be a validator with 32 ETH in proof of stake. I believe even that does not enable everyone to be part of the network, because well, 32 ETH is a lot. Like Ethereum is down now. I think it's what, $1,200 or
Yeah,
something.
it just dropped from 1200 as well.
Okay, wow. If you're holding ETH, that's not good at all.
But you have to be a believer in that.
Okay, right. So like Ethereum is down, but even like I think you still need $35,000 for running a node, a validator node, and that is still a lot, right? Not everyone can afford that. So I don't think that the proof of stake is solving the entry barrier problem. So what is it doing really? It's just cutting down the power supply that Ethereum miner used, like for doing the computation. It's just reducing that by a lot, like 99.95% of it.
So in the post merge, what would be the staking rate? What should we expect from it?
Okay, by staking rate, I think you mean will people become validator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they will, because even like pre-merge, like in current Ethereum, we have almost what, 400,000 of miners, and even the merge is not live on mainnet, right? But we still have validators there. We have half of the miners there. I think 200,000 validators. I read that somewhere. I don't remember where. And once the merge happens, then we don't need miners anymore, right? We need just validators. So the miners will shift to validating, and they will also be part of the validator set. So the numbers will only go up of the stakers. And yep.
So does it include the MEV?
MEV, okay. Well, we are getting validators, but the process by which transactions and blocks are created is going to be the same, right? So yes, MEV will exist, although the process how it works may differ a bit, because we have different like we don't have miners anymore, we have validators, so it may differ there, but it will exist, yes. But there is also like in Ethereum future roadmap, there is a PBS mechanism. I don't know if you have heard about it, but it's the short form for proposer builder separation mechanism. And in that mechanism, we have, like as the name suggests, proposer and builders will be separated, and the transactions in the block will be encrypted. So that will affect how MEV works, but like that is the future.
So will the merge solve the scalability issues as it is said to pave the way for the sharding to improve data availability and bandwidth? From your
Okay.
perspective, what users should look into? Either they should go for rollups, L2s to scale, or and the low gas fees. Is there any other way around?
The first thing you said is, will the merge solve scalability? No, it
Yeah.
won't. It won't. The merge is just for uh, reducing the computational power that the miners are using. It does not solve scalability at all. For that, we have L2 solutions, and there was this article by Vitalik on the internet. It's called Ethereum Rollup Centric Roadmap. You probably came across it. That article made it easier for a lot of people to visualize the blockchain, right? We have L2s and we have Ethereum as base layer. uh, the normal users will exist on L2s. You will live on L2. You will have transactions on L2. The fees will be cheap there, but the settlement will happen on Ethereum. That is like the future picture of how Ethereum will look like. And this roadmap is kind of exciting, right? We still see how L2s work. We still are looking at optimistic rollups and zk sync and how they are settling their transactions on Ethereum. And I think the future will be this, but in like a more efficient manner.
So I guess that's it, Janab. Thank you very much for clarifying a lot of things and making me understand. And I hope the audience also understands what the merge is, how it is going, and what problems it's solving, and what are the misconceptions. So to the people here, I would like you to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment box. Other than that, the people of Blockship They are already in the community. They can ask their questions in there. And to the people who are new, you could subscribe to our channel and join our Discord and the Blockship DAO. And over there, we also be having Zainab to answer all of your questions. So thank you, Zainab, for your time.
Thank you, Aram, for
I
your time
believe
as
this.
well.
I would really like to see you again once the merge happens. So I
Yeah,
think we might go for another. Let's do a YouTube live or something.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, Zainab. Thank you so much.
Thank you.